have the Sol de Mayo tattooed on my arm in honor of Marcelo.
Hi Ralph, Julia, nice to meet you. Julia, you mentioned before how you often find inspiration for your characters and scenes in paintings and artists. Is there a particular one that comes to mind when thinking about your take on SHALLA-BAL?
It's funny, especially with the opening scene, I mean for SHALLA-BAL, you know, when she's talking about, when she's saying the message, I was listening to a lot of like T.S. Eliot poems like on YouTube of him reading his own poems, which you know, for some reason, I just, it wasn't his voice, it was more his delivery that I thought was kind of strange in a great way, and I don't know, that kind of inspired something.
Our dried voices, when we whisper together, are quiet and meaningless as wind in dry grass.
For your time is short. I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
Ralph, we all know Galactus as the devourer of worlds, but let's imagine for a second that he's actually the devourer of football clubs. And you get to choose which one he eats. Which will it be?
This is a good question.
Thank you.
I'd get rid of Manchester United straight away. I'm a Leeds United fan, you see. So, yeah, we could eat Manchester United and get them out of the way. That would be good.
Been 3 years, Ralph, now, but what are your thoughts and memories of Marcelo?
Marcelo?
Yeah.
I have the Sol de Mayo tattooed on my arm in honor of Marcelo. Yes, and I am a widow of Bielsa, like fans of many clubs that he's managed before. I think he's a marvellous man, a hero, and the greatest manager I've seen in my time watching my club.
Oh, such a beautiful answer, man. How much of the film did you spend acting opposite a tennis ball?
There was a lot of tennis acting.
Okay.
There was a lot of like tennis ball acting, tape acting. But then there was like, you know, I got to work with more actors than even Ralph. I feel like you had... What did you look at? You said there was a lot of...
Little crosses of tape on the floor.
Yeah.
Was basically who I was acting.
Is it somewhere that you are not too fond of talking about project before it's wrapped? And you're not a big fan either for trailers. So I imagine this whole
I said that yesterday once. Well, no, by the way, trailers are very important. I'm not against trailers. I just personally... I want to hear enough about the movie that I can have a little bit of information so I can find out about it, but I don't, I want to see it for myself.
I gave it too much these days, right?
Yeah. But, no, and then, you know, when talking about it before, it's like, I kind of want to, you know, see it and see if it even happens in the movie. So, yeah.
Definitely. This is a story about family and sibling love. How does that theme affect a character like SHALLA-BAL, who seems so solitary at first glance, and someone like Galactus, who is such a unique entity?
I think that he's kind of like the opposite of the concept of family and togetherness, in a sense. He's 14 billion years old and has lived on his own in this cosmos. For that amount of time, so I don't think there's any kind of emotional link that Galactus has, even to his herald in a way. He's apart from that, so yeah, he's kind of almost like the anti figure to the bond and the love of the Fantastic Four.
I mean, it affects it because she got affected by it, just so she can protect her family. In a way, and with that comes deep pain and kind of avoidance a bit, maybe you can say. But you know, there's only so long you can avoid. There's only so long you can avoid.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.